I personally, like, I can just tell you guys, like, right now, like, we're recording. You know what I mean? Like, and you guys will never know. So it's kind of perfect. And I personally think it's a perfect intro.
You?
I don't know. I think it's a perfect intro to our podcast. It's literally us. It's me just always fucking.
Is he recording?
I don't know.
Is that him telling us these are
so confused?
No, I mean, you guys will never know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Perfect.
By the way, we are recording.
Okay, perfect.
Now for So, welcome into Truly Chaotic. This is our pilot episode 1. You guys want to introduce yourself? No? Nobody wants to introduce themselves?
Amanda?
Kelsey.
My name's Kelsey. Red flag Kelsey Rose on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay. Robotic Amanda, your turn.
I'm Amanda. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm so bad at this.
Okay, full disclosure.
Okay.
You guys have never done a podcast before. Okay? So I had a hockey podcast. I had a bunch of other podcasts. Not a bunch, but I had 1 or 2 other podcasts. So I'm not nervous. But for those of you that are listening, do not judge Amanda and Kelsey for being dog shit today. They will get better, I promise.
Dog shit is crazy.
It's a little wild. It's a little excessive.
I'm kidding with you guys. You guys know that.
No.
Yeah, so Amanda, I'm sure a lot more people are going to recognize and know who you are.
100%. She's the movie star.
Like you two are probably
TV star.
you two are the famous people. I'm just like the dude that just randomly fucking
has done a bunch of podcasts.
Vultured to you.
So to be honest, we actually needed your help for the podcast setup. But like we're the talent.
He's our IT man. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, he's IT.
I wish I recorded. So last week, for the audience. So last week we did like a little sound check, and for the longest time I could not understand why we like randomly like Kelsey's not voice. I don't want to give you a fucking compliment. Kelsey's sound. Her sound sounded amazing. Like it was good. Everything was working. Everything was on. And then all of a sudden, shut off. No volume, no nothing was coming through. And I was like, what the fuck? Amanda was like, what the fuck's going on? And then literally like I was going through everything, all the settings, everything, nothing was working. And then all of a sudden I just look like Amanda and I look over and Kelsey's like looking at her mic. And then she just hits a button. She's like, hello? She was muted. She muted on the mic. But everything else I tried and it just never worked.
Listen. I cannot be held responsible for technology. Okay? I never claimed to be IT.
Yeah, that's fine. We're fine. So
even though I bought this for an ASMR channel and I never used it. So here we are.
Is crazy. What is it that you do? What is that stupid thing that you do? No, you can't hear it. There's noise suppression.
Oh,
you can't hear shit.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
You have to whisper. You go.
Yeah, that's terrible. It's still not.
Yeah, you gotta be like.
Yeah, guys. So there's this thing that we're on the program that we have. It's called noise suppression. It's like a noise suppression technology. So every little, it won't pick up.
Oh, so they couldn't hear shit?
No, they can't pick up shit.
I couldn't hear it.
So I just look like a fucking weirdo doing.
Yeah. So on YouTube, by the way, we're gonna be so we're gonna be on YouTube. Like you'll see in the video, we're gonna be on YouTube. We're gonna be on Spotify, everywhere else. But we'll get into that after. Amanda, introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, guys. I am Amanda. I was on 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know, Ro. Shut the fuck up, please.
Okay, my bad.
Anyways, I was on 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know, 2 years ago. Now I'm just here doing a podcast with my besties.
Yo, besties.
Oh, we're your besties?
Yo,
one of you are. The other's not. Yeah. I'll let you guys figure that out.
That's crazy. Kelsey's right here. Why are you disrespecting her like that? That's fucked
up. First of all, we know who the bestie is.
Yeah, we get it. I'm fucking honestly like
you're the IT guy.
I honestly don't even think I don't even think you guys are my friends. Like I don't even think you guys consider me a friend. I think
the
I'm just
drama
the guy.
is fucking crazy.
I think I'm just the guy. I'm literally the punching bag. You guys just throw punches at me all day. That's all I am.
Oh my God.
I literally today.
First of all, the ambulance is here today because I can't do it. I can't do it with you anymore. I'm dying. I don't know. You guys are just. I'm just a punching bag.
You're faking a cough right now.
It's not a fake. It's not a fake cough, bro. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm the fucking punching bag of the group. You guys,
You're the punch line. I don't know about the punching bag.
I wouldn't say you're about the punching bag. I feel like you are the bully, actually, of the group. Let's be so
I've
fucking
never
for
been a
real.
bully in my life.
A bully, and then you play the victim.
Nah,
that's what it is.
crazy.
No,
I've never
you know
done
what? Let's listen. I have the perfect explanation for this because I saw
that.
a
Wait, what did
meme
you
of
just
this
say?
once,
Did you
and
say
I sent it to you.
Did she just say sexplanation?
No, I said I have the perfect. Okay.
Explanation.
No, I didn't.
You
I
heard
said I
that
have
too,
the
right?
perfect
Yeah.
explanation. That's crazy. I saw a meme of this once, and I think I sent it to you, Phil, where it was like talking about how that one friend will like push you and push you and push you and push you and push you, and then you fucking switch, and they're like, "Whoa, you're fucking being crazy. Like you need to calm down. I don't know why you're being like." That's the perfect explanation for.
So I'm the gaslighter friend, is what you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't think so, but that's fine.
Yeah, but you also don't think that gaslighting exists.
No, I think gaslighting is and this is going to be a crazy takeoff rip. Everyone's going to already hate me. I think gaslighting is a term that people use that don't want to take accountability for their actions. That's just me.
I feel like that's what a gaslighter would say.
Exactly.
I don't think I'm a gaslighter.
That is gaslighting in and of itself.
But what exact? I don't honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know 100% what gaslighting is. I genuinely
Let's look
don't.
up the definition. Let's look up the definition, shall we?
Okay, so you guys don't even know the definition, but you guys throw that around like
No, I just feel like no.
like you're
I just
throwing
want you to
ones
know
at a
that.
strip club.
Oh my god! First of all,
I feel like it is when you know you're in the wrong and you try to make the other person look like they are in the wrong.
right?
And you try to do everything you can to.
It's basically like manipulating a situation, like manipulating.
Listen, I have it up. It's gaslighting is a type of psychological abuse that involves manipulating someone into questioning their own thoughts, memories, or perception of reality. So, like I could know. So I could know. Listen, first of all,
when have I done that to you? That's crazy because that sounds fucking insane. And I know
you do it. So you do it to a lesser degree. You do it in like more of a joking manner, but like I'm saying, like in actual real life situations with like relationships and shit, that shit can get fucking for real.
No, I know. I've experienced being gaslit for sure. That sounds rough.
You have your own perception of like what happened, and they're like, that never happened. Like, what are you talking about? And like you start to think that you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't. That's not accountability.
No, honestly I thought it was just a term that people use just to like kind of like deflect. That's definitely not what it is. So that's my fault. I'm taking accountability and being wrong. See?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what's up, man? What do you guys Kelsey, you're going away soon, no?
Like in like 4 hours, yeah.
I'm
going to Nashville.
And you're drinking
Nash.
You're drinking Trulies?
I mean, obviously it's the truly chaotic podcast. See what I did there?
Okay, I'm fucking pissed.
Okay. Anyways, no, I'm going to Nashville and a hurricane is hitting this weekend.
What?
And a hurricane.
A hurricane? Okay, so full disclosure.
Okay, don't start saying shit. He's talking about my accent?
Yeah.
Really?
So for the audience, we have to be. So I'm from Canada, and we didn't even talk about how we all met.
No, we didn't.
So I'm from Canada, from Toronto. Amanda, you are from. I'm not gonna say your location and shit. 'Cause that's not.
I currently live in West Virginia.
Yeah, for like another 3 months, and then she's gonna move again because she's been fucking moving everywhere.
Yeah.
And then Kelsey, you're from
Boston,
Massachusetts. Yeah, so that's where the accent comes from.
I don't have an accent.
Say fuck off.
You kind of do though. You do.
I say fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
No, wait, no. I say fuck off.
So am I gaslighting right
fuck
now?
off.
Is this gaslighting what I'm doing? Making you think you have a stronger accent than you actually do?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Actually.
So I am a gaslighter.
You are.
Yeah, so we all met on TikTok. I don't even remember the first time. Like, how did I come across?
I do.
How?
Well, so you and Kelsey met first.
Yes.
And then I met you later, yeah.
I met you.
Was it?
I forget whose live it was.
So we both were in a live then.
It was in a live, yeah, and we were like in boxes together, like guest boxes.
Okay. So I remember that, and I don't remember, like, okay, so meeting Amanda was crazy. When I first met Amanda, I thought she was literally a psychopath. Cause
I mean, you're not far off.
I feel like I did too. I was like, whoa, who is this girl?
Yeah, I think Kelsey.
In my head, I was like, I kind of love her. Like,
yeah, because you guys literally are like two peas in a pod. But it was crazy. So I remember Amanda in the live. She was like a little not under the weather. She was under the influence. Like she had a couple drinks in her, and she was just
she was under the weather of
alcohol.
A few glasses of wine.
Yeah. So I was literally like, I was scared for my life. She was like aggressive. She was like, I would try and talk, and she'd be like, first of all, Phil, shut the fuck up. And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, who is this girl? What's going on? And then I think after the live, I messaged Kelsey. I was like, yo, who is this Amanda girl? She literally fucking hates me. And then
I'm like, she doesn't hate you. Like, that's just her.
I was like, yo, she's.
I'm like, actually, that probably is her way of saying she likes you.
Yeah. I think that's definitely a love language, is like banter and roasting. And I think that's why we all get along so well, is because we have very similar love languages. Like when we roast each other, like that's our way of showing we like each other. More so, you guys must fucking love me then. Like, you guys must love me, because the amount of times you guys roast me is crazy.
Simmer down.
So I'm the actual bestie then.
No.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Absolutely not. No, but banter and like roasting is like definitely my love language for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I feel like I could never be with someone that can't handle that.
Yeah, and that's what I was just about to say that. So there was a girl that I was I went on a date with. And like, honestly, beautiful girl, really cool. Like, when we were texting, like, awesome. And then when it came to the first date, like, I was, you know me, like, I'm a shithead all the time. So, I was like roasting her a little bit, and then literally like she like was just not giving it back, and I was just like turned off. I was like, all right, I'm checked out. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, so after that first date, I didn't hit her back up. I think I was just like, hey, like. Because first of all, ghosting is crazy. I would never ghost somebody. That's fucking coward shit. So I hit her up, and I was just like, listen, like, not really feeling it. Hope all the best for you, blah, blah, blah. Wish you the best. And that's it. Like,
honestly, she probably thought you didn't like her. If you were roasting her a little bit and she wasn't giving it back, she doesn't have that personality to, you know what I mean? Like, to give it back. She probably thought like you were actually like,
yeah, like I
just
hated her
being mean. Yeah.
That's the thing.
You were just like a dick.
Like an asshole.
You're just a fucking dick.
But that's the thing. Like, people that don't like know us, like, literally will probably think that we're a bitch or we're an asshole. It's just literally how we are. That's like a trauma thing. I feel like that's a trauma thing. That's like how we like hide or mask our shit. But whatever, I fuck with it. I don't give a fuck. That's my.
I just feel like I've always had that.
But maybe that is. Maybe we've always had trauma then.
Yeah, it's like maybe that is trauma. No, I just feel like I feel like from the start of like me even dating people, like it was I always went for the guys that could like give it back to me. Like I just feel like I needed that.
Yeah.
And like if it wasn't there, I'd be like, what the fuck? You're too nice to me.
So when Rosvin and I were dating, and he had said, he was like, oh, you're just so mean. And I was like, I'm not mean. Like, it's just a joke, you know, all this stuff. Yeah. But he didn't know how to take my personality to where it's like, I'm not actually being mean to you. It means it's my way of showing affection. You know what I mean? Like, it's my way of like flirting with you or stuff like that. And he would just be like, you're mean. You're just mean.
No, some people like, that's just not them. Like, they just don't get it.
Because
they're like,
and I feel like with him, it's also a little bit different too. Cause it's like, the language barrier,
the different culture and stuff
thing,
like that.
Like that's probably why it was a little bit more of like a culture shock to him too. But
you're like, you're telling me to shut the fuck up. Like, what do you mean?
this guy was probably thinking like, she hates me so much. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're for the weak-hearted. Like, I think if you
definitely for not.
You can't handle it, then just get the fuck out of here, pretty much. But
fucking see ya.
Yeah.
I feel like that goes with friends and relationships, because it's like I'm the same way with my friends. You know what I mean? Like, if you're too sensitive, in my opinion, and you're taking everything I say to heart, it's like we can't be friends.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I can't do that. I can't
No.
do all that. And I think that's why
No.
we actually like started this podcast. I feel like a lot of people, like, we got a lot of feedback. Like, every time us three were in boxes and like our whole dynamic, everybody would always like just die of laughter with us and be like, bro, you guys are fucking hilarious. And like they understood that it was literally just like us joking around with each other, and like that's how our friendship is. So I feel like when people started telling us all that, I don't even remember like when we first said like let's start a podcast.
It was me who created the group chat, first of all. And then I think it was almost a year ago, coming up on a year since we've had the group chat. And I was
because I was at a wedding that weekend, and it was like in September, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And then so I was like, oh, we should do a podcast or something like that. Like, and then it just had been in like the idea bubble for so long.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that Phil was the IT guy, so I was like, I would love to start a podcast, but I have no fucking clue how to do it. Like,
and then I said, well, guys,
shout out to Phil.
Yeah, funny enough, I done a podcast before, and then you guys were like, wait, what the fuck? Because like,
no, I knew that though, but I didn't realize that you were the one that like did. all the stuff.
Wait, you were one of the 4 people that knew of the podcast, Kelsey?
That's crazy.
Or no?
That's fucking crazy.
I guess so.
Actually,
no, but like I wasn't a viewer. Like I never watched it. So I just knew it existed.
Yeah, and see, this is exactly what I mean when these two. It's crazy because it's fucked up. Like I'll try and roast Kelsey, and then Amanda will come to her aid, right? And I'll roast Amanda, Kelsey would come to her aid, and then you guys, like, Amanda will roast me, and then Kelsey's like, yeah, fuck that guy, Phil. Like, it's crazy. It's fucked up. Like, one of you guys just defend me once.
No, that's not true.
Yo,
some things I have said in the group chat, and Kelsey's like, wow, that's wild. Or like,
stuff
like that. So no, she will have your back.
Never.
A little bit, yeah.
Barely. It's
oh my god, the drama.
It's why it's called the baddie sandwich. I'm always in the middle, and these two just fucking fuck me up all the time. It is what it is.
I mean,
so I don't know if you guys are into this kind of stuff, but I felt like I've had some really bad juju lately. And see, I know Kelsey's triggered because I used to roast her about a certain amount of shit.
Used to all the time. You roast me about this shit.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
So
I think like I went to Salem like 2 weeks ago, and you're like, oh my god, here we go with the crystals.
Yeah. Listen. Okay. I believe in energy and stuff, like that kind of stuff, and I do think that some people are like gifted with all that kind of stuff. But like putting like your whole life in like a little crystal. And like
I don't believe in any of that stuff, to be honest with you. No. I do not believe in crystals, astrology, literally nothing. I don't believe in any of it.
She pulled out the fucking dildo looking crystal. Holy fuck.
First of all, don't ever disrespect.
What's that one?
This cleanses negativity, which I should hold it up to your fucking forehead right now.
I need it. I need it bad. I've been down bad lately.
Wait, but I have like right.
So I'm getting a cleanse. That's cool.
You're getting
that's a crystal. I don't know exactly what this is, but it's.
I don't know why I keep looking. I keep looking at like the actual like program and not where I should.
I know. I was like, where are you looking?
I'll try. I do that all the time.
But when are you getting this cleanse?
So I spoke to the lady today. She was gonna get back to me shortly. I have to give her a little bit of information. And she's gonna basically check if someone put a hex on me, So
you're getting like an energy cleanse.
Yeah, like an energy cleanse. I don't know what that entails. She hasn't given me details yet, but it might include like, I don't know, putting something up my ass or some shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Listen, so here's my take on it. I mean, you might like that.
Probably but do I have to put a fucking crystal up my ass? Like, what do I have to do here?
Listen, so here's my take on this.
Yeah, probably.
When a person believes in something, right? And then like, let's say the cleanse, right? They get the cleanse and then all of a sudden they think, oh, everything is going better. It's going better. Is it in my opinion, it's just a change of mindset. It's not the actual cleanse that is
Like
doing something. It's right. It's your mindset saying, now energy is gone and I'm better, or you know what I mean?
And listen, like
it could be.
This is what I'm saying. Like that's why I was always like roasting Kelsey, because I was like, bro, it's literally a fucking mindset. But I'm telling you, there's been so many things for the past like little while that have like made me think like, yo, this is not like just bad luck at this point. Like something's going on here. Like something's fucked up.
I don't know. I just can't get behind it.
Bad juju here.
Yeah, like I think someone cursed me, and yeah, she's gonna tell me. She's like, it could just be curses. Someone put a curse on you, or what it also could be is that maybe it's just like, you have I don't know. She was explaining this. She's like, you have an open soul. So when there's bad energy around you, like you absorb that bad energy, and it could have gotten to a point where like you have such bad energy that there's bad things happening to you. I was on the phone with her for like 40 minutes just listening to her yap, and I was like, what the fuck? And you know, Amanda, you know me, like I'll just be like, bro, cut the shit, like I don't give a fuck about this. I'm at my I'm at the fucking last point. I'm at the breaking point. And like I'm about to be like a Mercury in retrograde type of guy soon. Like very soon.
Not the astrology.
No, I never would. I never would.
Mercury was just, first of all, Mercury was just in retrograde. So did something bad happen to you a week or two ago?
Yeah, but it's been happening for a couple while. Bro, that isn't like, okay, so what is Mercury
is in the Gatorade.
Yeah, or in the microwave, whatever the fuck that's called. But like what exactly, like what is it?
Listen, I'm not going to claim to be a fucking expert on this shit, but what I will say is how selfish are we to not think that the moon, the planets, fucking us orbiting around the sun, like space, how selfish are we to not think that has some effect on our energy and our mood?
I don't know.
The moon fucking controls all the fucking oceans and the tides.
I don't know. I just
but is that,
really
that's
don't.
Just magnetic pull and shit, no?
Yeah, you think that has nothing to do with your energy?
I don't know. I'm literally not a doctor.
I mean,
literally don't know.
So I have heard about things like if people walk around barefoot outside, it is supposed to like give them a good positive energy. You know what I mean? Like kind of ground your energy level
type of shit.
Like yeah. It's like when you're like down bad, they're like, go touch grass.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Think they say it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, they do. No, they do.
Get out.
Like, go touch some grass. Yes, they do. Look it up. No, I'm dead serious. Look it up.
I feel like it's not meant in that way. I feel like it's more of a
You guys,
I feel like it's more of an insult. Like
you guys have very different For You pages than I do. Now let's just say that.
Yeah.
We are not talking about my fucking For You page.
Go touch grass is all over. Like when you're like down bad, you're hungover, you have anxiety, they're like, go touch some grass. It's gonna be okay, because it grounds you.
Yeah, but no, okay, I understand that. But saying go touch grass
is an insult.
That's an insult. That's like basically saying you do nothing all day except for what you're getting roasted about. Like go fucking play in the grass. Go do some shit.
Go do something else.
That's an actual. Yeah. So like when I play.
Hey, have I been getting insulted and I just didn't know it?
Probably.
That's so crazy.
Like if people are telling you to, like, it depends on the scenario. So for example,
I'm like, oh my god, they care about me and my well-being. No, they're just insulting me.
No,
okay,
they're
very good.
So for example, like I'll play video games, right? Like if I play a video game and like I'm really good at something, and like Buddy will literally roast me. He'll be like, buddy, go fucking touch grass. Get the fuck off this game. Like shit like that. So like go outside pretty much is what they're trying to tell you to do. So Kelsey's whole demeanor's changed. It's probably it might mean something different for you. But
no, it does.
For sure. Like, go touch grass.
Okay, very good. Well, I guess I'll be more aware of the way that they're saying it to me then.
Yeah, context is key.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on the context. But, like, I've heard of that, so I understand that and stuff. But as far as everything else, like, I just don't. Although, so I will say this. Me talking about how much I don't agree with it and I don't do this. When I was going through a very difficult, rough time in my life, after a breakup, and I just wanted this person out of my life. Like I feel like I tried to distance myself from them, but somehow they just kept coming back into my life. And so on a full moon, I read about moon water, which is where you write down everything that you want to get rid of, all your negative energy and or a person or whatever it may be, and write it down, put it outside under a glass of water on a full moon, and the energy from the moon is supposed to, I don't know, do something, and then you're supposed to drink the water. And then it kind of like rids whatever you wrote down on paper from you. And so I did do that one time.
Did it work?
No, it did not.
I feel like also, don't you get like ink poisoning? Like, doesn't the ink like bleed into the water?
No, you don't put the paper in the water. You just put it on a
water,
table.
bro. What the fuck?
I thought you said put it in the water. I'm like,
no. So you put it like
toxic
outside
shock or something.
You put it outside and you put your glass. It's supposed to be like a clear glass. I think.
Oh, you put it on top.
On top of it.
Got you.
And then you drink the water.
That seems kind of counterintuitive.
Well, the moon energy is supposed to take everything and you drink it and then it just goes out like through your body and out. I don't know.
Logistically, if you put the
hold on, let me look it up because
if you put the glass on top of the paper, it's pulling the energy out of the paper into the water and then you're drinking the water.
Well, so I found it on TikTok. Like there was a live and it was like, oh,
really
this
quality.
If you're trying to rid something. So it says, in short, I just looked it up. What is moon water used for? It says, in short, you can use moon water for basically anything that you want to get rid out of your life. Any negativity. So I don't know. That's just what I did.
You put the cup on top of the thing you write down?
Yeah.
What it is?
Apparently, like writing it out is supposed to like do something.
And then maybe the water like signifies like flushing it out.
You're getting rid of it.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm gonna be like a gypsy fucking
listen, long story short, it didn't work.
I'm gonna be like a super hipster person soon. I'm gonna be like street energy. I'm gonna grow dreads. I'm gonna go all like spiritual on you guys soon.
Dead. But yeah, it didn't work.
I might have to head out.
Right after I did that, it worked for like 2 weeks and then it didn't work.
You didn't drink enough water. Wasn't enough moon in it.
Or maybe it's all bullshit and it's just fake and
Yeah, like you're so Kelsey, you're big into astrology, are you not?
I am.
Okay, so I'm not. Like I think it's fucking ass.
Most men are not. But you're also an Aquarius, so that makes sense.
But yeah,
I cannot stand when people say you are this, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what's crazy.
It's one of my pet. Kelsey, I love you, but that is one of my pet peeves.
You're a Cancer, right?
If you fucking say that makes sense.
No, I'm not, because you actually don't give Cancer energy at all to me, so it's very weird.
Yeah,
I give Aquarius energy.
Yes.
Which is what? Like what energy?
Like very you're like you need like to be in control and you need to be like right all the time, and like you're very loving, but like you're very like intense and like this is how I do things, like I'm not changing.
That's not me. I change. I will change.
You will put the work in for things that you want to do, but if someone else is like, hey, you're very reluctant to do it.
Yeah, but that also could be my trust issues. You're right. That could be my trust issues too if I don't really trust that person. But okay, so what you're telling me is every single Aquarius is the same.
No.
So then
you have a whole star sign chart. So like it also has to do with like
starship. Like what is this?
Starship Enterprise.
No, so like I'm gonna get like so like nerdy right now. You have like your like sun sign, you have your moon sign, and you have your like rising sign. You have a whole chart, so it all has to do with like where you were born and what time you were born.
Okay.
And like
so
it all has to do with like the energy. Like
I just looked up traits of an Aquarius, and one of the traits are emotionally detached.
No, but why are you guys laughing? What is that supposed to mean? Why are you guys laughing?
I don't know. It says intellectual.
No. But why
unpredictable.
Do you guys think I'm unpredictable?
Unpredictable is another one.
Yeah, so that's right.
Independent.
Actually, this is good. Let's go through it. We'll go through each sign, like all three of our signs. We'll go through each one, and then we'll see if it relates. So I'm smart. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the first one.
No, the first. Okay, I just picked. Okay, independent.
Yeah, of course.
Creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Humanitarian.
That's a big word. I don't know what that means.
It says Aquarians are drawn to connecting with others and forming alliances to achieve goals that will benefit themselves and others.
So I would be really good on like Survivor and shit. Yo, I honestly think I would.
Could you imagine Phil on Survivor?
Yo,
I feel like you would.
I would kill it on like, you know what I really want to go on? Like, you know, the circle?
Oh,
I want to go on the circle so
Dude,
bad.
I would kill it. So would you go on as yourself?
Yes.
Really? Actually, no. It's easier for a woman to go in as herself. It's tough because if a woman goes in and she's like a good-looking girl, they're gonna automatic. It's tough. I don't know. Even as a guy, like I feel like if I go in, like would I be able to go in like as myself? Like I feel like I'd have to go in like as a like maybe.
I feel like I feel like you could go in as yourself, but people would think you're a catfish because they would think you're trying to be too relatable. I think they were like, this guy's a catfish. Like he's too, you know.
Actually, I never spoke about this. What was your first? Because I know, like, you know, my first impression of you. I thought you were fucking.
Who are you pointing at?
Oh yeah,
because we're all different.
Okay, so, Amanda, you know, because I'm looking at the screen and you guys are to my right and to my left, but on the actual what you guys see is totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, stop yelling. So
gaslight.
Amanda, you know my impression of you, my first impression when I first met you. I thought you were literally a fucking demon. Kelsey, I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't remember our first live together, and I don't mean to be rude. Like it was like
it was so unforgettable. That's crazy. No, you know what? You want to know why? It's because I think it was in a live that like I wasn't super close with everyone in there, so I wasn't like
you're
truly like
self.
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't like me. So like I was very probably quiet and just like chilling. But I don't remember the first live we were in together, honestly. I really don't.
Probably someone like that was very forgettable, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But like shout out to them because they connected all three of us. What was I gonna say? What was I talking about? I had a stroke. What was I talking about? Oh, first impression. What was your what was your first impression of me? Like you two.
My first impression of you, honestly, I was a little drunk, so like
you can't remember.
I don't remember that much, but I just remember you coming in and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's Phil! Oh my!" I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy coming in here?" I was like, "He thinks he's fucking somebody," and I think I even said that. I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like,
I feel like
that's exactly what happened.
I feel like I noticed the same thing. Like I noticed everyone was like, "Oh my god, Phil from Canada," or whatever they fucking called you, and I was like, "Oh, who is he?" And then I was like, "You kind of gave me like."
Say it, bro.
Fuckboy vibes at first.
I get that a lot.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, but then I got to know you, and I was like, okay, he's not wholly a fuckboy.
I used to be. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe you have some fuckboy tendencies for sure.
That's crazy.
But like I've known you for what 3 years at this point, 2.5. So like I feel like you've grown out of a lot of the things that I initially saw.
Yeah, therapy helped me
a lot.
Sure. Therapy, love my therapy.
Love that for you.
That's crazy. So, I'm a fuckboy.
That was first impression that I got too. Yeah.
I never understood why everybody was like, "Oh my god, Phil," and then like, yet I still have like 115 followers. Like, you guys have way bigger following than I do, and it's so crazy that everybody was like, "Oh my god."
You don't post.
So here's the thing
I don't
that
know
I
what
think.
To post. Like, what would I post? What would my content be? I can't force funny. It just comes naturally for me. So it's like,
I don't know. I feel like you would do well. Like you would do well with like those those filters where you rank shit, or like I feel like you would just be funny doing that kind of shit, or like duetting things, or like reacting to things.
I think
feel like some people would find me like arrogant because I would.
I mean,
and they would, but that's how it goes.
Like, you know how many haters that follow me and Amanda?
Oh,
they just follow us like just to hate.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm not kidding you.
Amanda gets it bad.
Amanda gets more.
When 90 Day Fiancé first started to air, I got a big influx of followers, but it also came with a shit ton of fucking trolls. I'm not kidding you. Sure. Like 1,000 trolls like in just a few days, like within comments. And I would see my friends like trying to kind of defend me in the comment section. I'm like, bro, don't even do it. Like,
don't bother,
because it's like, I explained it to one person. I was like, it's like a Hydra head. Like, you like take down one troll and 5 more fucking come. Like, it's crazy.
And also, like, not for nothing, like, you can defend all you want. It's like talking to a brick wall. Like, it's literally, you cannot get through to them, like, ever.
Yeah. So, like, really what I learned to do early on and is part of my personality is just be a fucking troll back. And someone will say, go watch your kids. Where are your kids? I'm like, oh, I left them at Walmart today. I gotta go pick them up. You know what I mean? Like, and then they don't reply. And I'm like, all right, fuck you. Like,
because they want the reaction. Like, that's what they want, is the reaction.
And I've said this to you, like, some of the shit that I've seen online, like that, like you've shown us, like, I commend you. You have fucking thick skin. I would have snapped on so many people, and I probably would have gotten canceled for, like, saying foul shit. And, like, that's the thing. You can't really, like, that's the thing. You're in a position where you can't really snap, because then it's like all those fucking, what are those fucking media people are always like, oh, Amanda snaps and does this and says this. And it's like, there's no winning for you.
The thing that, like, really irritates me is when people, like, they can say or they feel like they can say whatever the fuck they want. Like, the most, like you said, the most foul things, like, most disgusting things. And when I say something back, they say always the reply is, you shouldn't put yourself out there on TV. Like, that doesn't give you a fucking right to say, like,
be an awful person.
For example, a person said to me, the wrong parent died. You're the one that should have died, and like, now your kids are stuck with you.
That's
you know what I mean?
And
their reasoning
so crazy to me.
And their reasoning was, well, you put yourself out there on TV. Like, that doesn't give you a right to say.
That's where you and I are different. Like, I would have literally paid lots of money to get their IP address, to get everything, and I would have literally just gone through their house and done some stupid shit. That's why me and you that's why I could probably never be in, like, a TV
it's because Phil's like in the Canadian mafia or some shit. Who knows?
No, it's not that. But you know what I mean? Like, I would have, like,
don't talk about it.
I would have gone to very large lengths. Is that proper English or no? Large lengths? That sounds really weird.
No. That's what she said.
Major lengths. I would have
gone. Yeah, I would have gone to great lengths. Great lengths.
Oh yeah, great lengths.
Great. Yeah.
What did I say? I said long lengths.
Large lengths.
It sounds like I'm talking about a fucking dick. It's weird.
That's why I said that's what she said.
Yeah, can't relate. No, but like.
You said can't relate.
Yeah. Listen, if I'm gonna get, like, if you guys roast me, it's gotten to a point where I have to roast myself, so I can't have you guys roast me. Like, that's how it is.
Well, I mean, we're still gonna roast you. Let's be so fucking for real.
But it's gonna be to a point where I can't react, and I just have to start joining you guys. And then eventually,
well, that's like you can't beat him, join him.
Exactly. Yeah. And I feel like that's what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna have to start, like, joining you guys, I guess. I don't know why I paused there, like dramatic pause or some bullshit, but whatever.
Join in the roast. It's fine. Can you imagine a roast of Phil? Oh my god, we should do that.
Yo, we should. We should do it. You know what? We'll do it in Boston.
Oh, yeah, we should. Yeah. That would be fun.
But, like, I'm throwing hands with every single one of you. Like, just know that.
You can. It's a roast.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to throw hands.
It's literally a mutual understanding.
I'd be very curious what people say, or, like, how creative they can get.
First of all, the fact your real friends are going to be fucking hard, and your little, like, acquaintances are going to go easy on you.
Yeah.
So me and Kelsey would go in.
Yeah, I was really nervous.
I feel like
you were going to say me and Kelsey were going to go hard, because that would have sounded so weird.
Go hard.
That would have been crazy. Yeah, so, like, for those of you that don't know us very well, like, we're, like, I don't even know, like, this is our first episode, so, like, we're just kind of, like, winging it right now, but, like, for the most part, we're going to be talking about, like, the most random shit, like, just out of nowhere, and we're just going to talk about random shit, and then we'll talk about, like, relationships, because, like, all of us, like, and that's the thing, I feel like all of us really connected. Like, Kelsey, you and I, we have anxiety, so we kind of connected like that. Amanda, you have anxiety a little bit as well.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, I just feel like, honestly, I kind of commend alcohol. Like, and let me explain. Hold on. I don't want to promote you guys.
I mean, I mean, same.
Yeah, of course you guys would, but yeah, like so like I'm like and I think this is like an Aquarius trait. I think you were telling me, Kelsey, is like I can't connect with people on a surface level. If I don't have like if you can't give me more substance and like be real with me and have like real talks and deep talks with me, like I'll just give you surface level and like you're just whatever to me. And that's why I feel like people a lot might think I'm an asshole, but it's literally just like, bro, I just can't connect with you because that's just how I am. And like I feel like that's how all three of us connected was in our group chat. I would get fucking 3 a.m. FaceTime calls of you guys smashed, just absolutely fucking drunk, calling me, and you guys are like complaining. One of you guys is complaining about like one of your mans, and then another one's just complaining about other shit, and it's just like, okay, I guess I got to be the fucking guy that
like someone's crying, like it's like it's all over the place.
It's a mess. I think
a mess.
There was one time I think I muted you guys. Because, like, dude, 3 a.m. Actually, I will say you guys have been amazing. You guys don't do that anymore. Because I remember you guys called me one time.
You used to get so mad.
Yeah, because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. Like who does that?
We're just trying to fucking vent. Like, what the
And that's the thing. You guys used to get mad at me for getting mad that you guys are calling late.
Don't be a dick. Answer the phone.
Wait, I think I know what you're going to say, Phil, is at the time when you muted us, and remember he fell asleep on the FaceTime and then he woke up mid FaceTime. We were crying.
You guys were crying. And I literally woke up. That's exactly what I was going to talk about.
We were talking about our like severe trauma.
You
woke up in the middle of it.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I fell asleep. My bad. Like, why are you guys crying? What the fuck happened? And then, like, honestly, like that moment, like you guys were obviously under the influence, but that moment was like, I feel like that FaceTime call was the time where I was just like, okay, I connect with these girls. Like they've gone through their shit. And like, that's when like, I feel like everything kind of like tied in and I was like, okay, I fuck with these girls. Like these are my girls.
I mean, but also like we're fucking 30 years old now. Well, how old are you, Phil? You're like 40.
No, you can't disrespect me like that. Like you can't, because there's other people that are in our group of friends that are older than me. Like fuck off. Like, don't. Kelsey's frozen.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm frozen?
No, you were, but yeah, keep going.
Okay. We're in our 30s now. Like, so I feel like to make new friends at this poor part of your life, like, you have to have a deep connection. It's like, I'm not interested in going out and making superficial friendships at this point in my life. I just don't give a fuck. Like, I've cut people off. Like, I literally have been like, do these people serve me? Like, is it a two-way street? No, then like I've known you forever, but like it's not doing anything for me now. Like I can't keep the friendship going if it's a one-sided thing. So like I really need to feel a deep connection with people if I'm introducing them into my life at this point.
Yeah. And honestly, like I was in the mindset like for a while, like even in my last relationship, I was in the mindset where like I can't have girlfriends. Like friends that are girls, because I find that it's like disrespectful to my relationship. But like now I'm like in that mindset. Like now that I've done my therapy, I've done a lot of stuff. It's like, dude, I need friends that are of the opposite sex, because like, look, every time I'm having like dating issues or whatever, I go to you guys because I get a woman's perspective. And like now that I'm dating, like my biggest thing off rip, I've told you guys this. I literally tell any girl that I'm like starting to get close with, yo, listen, here's the thing. I have 2 good friends. They're girls. If this makes you uncomfortable, then here's the door. Because at the end of the day, they're not going anywhere, and I will never, like, no one, I feel like in that, like, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but like your significant other should never dictate who you are friends with. If it's like you guys will never do anything to disrespect my future relationships, and that's why I feel like we're so like we have that ability to be close together still. So like, yeah, I'm fully, and like that's the thing, like now I'm fully transparent. I'm like, listen, I got 2 fucking crazy ass women in my life. If you want to fuck around here still, like if you're still here, you're still here, but they're not going anywhere.
But do you think that came with age? Because I'll say for me, like or do you think it came with therapy or like your past? Because for me, like I always used to be like, boys and girls can't be just friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's always someone that like, whatever. But like I feel like as I've grown up and I've had relationships where I'm like solely friends with the opposite sex, like I understand it now, but I don't know if that came from age or like from experience. Like I just don't know where that came from.
I think for at least like for me, like Amanda, you can touch on it as well after, but like for me, I think it goes hand in hand. It comes with age, and it also comes with like the therapy that I've done.
Yeah.
But I also, as a 22-year-old man, I would have never been like, hey, let's go to therapy. Like, no, now that I'm older,
Right.
I feel like I was older. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm ready for therapy. I can start doing therapy, and it worked. Well, I mean, I'm still fucked up, but like, you know what I mean? Like, there's times
We all are.
I feel like it went hand in hand. Like the therapy happened, and it made me realize, okay, yeah, like these things can happen, and they could be literally just what's
What they are.
platonic. Like
I
the
feel
friendships
like
can just be platonic.
I feel like it comes with age, to be honest, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like when you're young,
Mm-hmm.
it's even for me, like I met my late husband when I was 19,
Yeah.
and he was much older than I was, and he didn't have any best friends that were of the opposite sex, but if he had, I would have not been okay. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
he had an ex who he had two children with. They were never married or anything, but they were together for a very long time. And I was very not okay with that relationship. You know what I mean? So, and they didn't even like each other. They weren't even friends. But like it took a lot for me to even be okay with that. But I couldn't
Mhm.
imagine being in my early 20s and being okay with him having another female that he's friends with.
Yeah.
But now, I'm with someone else and he has a few very close friends that are female, and I'm okay with it because I have that in my life too of,
Yeah.
male friends, and I can see
Mm-hmm.
that okay, it is capable to be only friends and have that close relationship with nothing else involved.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And I
Yeah, I
feel
feel
like,
like,
go ahead,
and
Kelsey.
like
Sorry.
lifestyles change too, right? Like as a 30-year-old, I'm not going out to bars and looking for men anymore. And like, I'm like very homebody. Like I just go out with people that I'm close with. And like, so I don't have that mindset really to like go. And I feel like that's what makes us three very interesting. I feel like all of us are coming from different points of view when it comes to like relationships. Because
Yeah.
like for me, I'm very content being single. I'm not even going out and looking. Like I just like right now at this point in my life, I'm just very like about me, what I want to do, my work, like all that stuff. And then we have Amanda, who's in a serious relationship, engaged to be married. And then we have Phil, who's like you're like actively looking, like you're like talking and like you're out there. Like
Mm-hmm.
so it's like three different points of view and
Yeah.
lifestyles. But like, yeah, it's for me, like I feel like it came with age because previously when I was 23, I'd be like, oh my God, no, I could never be with a guy who had close girlfriends.
Yeah,
But now I'm
and
like, I don't care.
it's
Well, so
it's
here's the thing though that you said, Phil, is there's that line of having close friends of the opposite sex, but how do they interfere in your relationship? Like, are
of
they
course.
hindering it? Are they
Right.
causing problems in it? Are they, you know what I mean? Do you get that bad vibe of, like them wanting your spot, so to speak? You know what I mean? It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like that energy that
Yeah.
they give off as well, to where even though I do have male friends, if my fiance had a female friend that I just got this bad vibe from and I just
Mhm.
didn't feel like she was like good for our relationship,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So to speak, I wouldn't be okay with it.
No, and
So
And
it
it's
kind
that's
all
of
about and
determines.
it's about the communication there too
exactly.
in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
relationship. And it's like, hey, like I know that this is your friend, but like these things make me uncomfortable, or like,
Yeah.
and just having that open like channel to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so there is a girl that I am currently seeing. And I'm not gonna lie, she was very skeptical of like you two, just because of her. And it's funny, like her past traumas and all this stuff. Um, she she was just very weary of you two, and I was like, listen, this is what it is. Like, just let it kind of just before writing them off.
Yeah.
Like, see how they are. They won't do anything or say anything to disrespect like what you and I are building. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's key. Like that's really key. It's not like if okay, let's say for example, I'm not gonna say you two, but like let's say for an example, there's another girl in my life that is a friend, and she's like very touchy feely with me, right? Like if the person that I'm seeing brings that up to my attention, then yeah, there's definitely I have to set that boundary with that person,
right?
And I'll be like, listen, the girl that I'm seeing or my girlfriend, whoever the case may be in that moment, she finds like it very disrespectful and like it's uncomfortable. You need to like just chill out a little bit, and like how that person reacts is like everything. If they're
100%,
if they're not going to respect my boundary, then it's an
and
easy
they weren't
thing for
really
me to,
they weren't really a friend to begin with.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's
your
an
true
easy-
friend is gonna be like, oh, absolutely, like I'm so
my bad.
sorry, I didn't mean to cross that.
Yeah, so like
for sure.
That's where it's kind of like you need to tread lightly. It's not like I'm, and like I didn't want to, earlier what I said was like oh, this is what it is. If you don't like it, like fuck off. Like if someone is gonna bring an issue towards me and like obviously it's something that makes them uncomfortable, then I'm gonna hear them out. It's not like I'm gonna be like, nope, don't care. They're gonna stay in my life forever.
Right,
like fuck off. Like, you know what I mean? Like it has to be just the key communication with your person
for sure.
and with the people involved.
And that's growth too for a person. Like if you had not grown as a person, I feel like, and when people are younger, and if their significant other goes, oh, I don't like the way that she does this with you, it makes me uncomfortable, they'll say, well, too bad. You know what I mean? And kind of like not really be receptive to understanding how their partner feels about it, you know?
Even switch it around on them and be like, you're just being jealous. You're just like, I feel like that would happen a lot, like in our younger years too, in relationships. Like everything was just like, I'm going to do what I want. Because when you're young, you're selfish. Like you're just like,
100%.
you know, living for you and want to do what you want to do and whatever. And so like if your partner was like, oh, this makes me uncomfortable, you're like, you're being crazy. Like it's not, that's, you know, but like as you grow, you're like, okay, like maybe I should see where they're coming from in that situation.
I feel like the thing today, a lot of people, they don't realize that they're not perfect. Like they have this mindset of, I'm going to live my life and do whatever I want to do. If you're not okay with that, you're not part of my life. Like you're not 100% perfect. You're not fully, you know what I mean? Like there in that mindset to where you don't have any issues you need to work on. Like, and I feel like with social media and just all this stuff, people have this mindset of, how do you fit into my life? And if you don't, then you're gone. Not trying to make it work. You know what I mean? Like there 100%. Are bad traits that everybody has that we need to work on, you know?
Yeah. And honestly, like I 100% agree. Like I feel like now, like social media, the way social media is going, it's like such a selfish mentality. And like, don't get me wrong. Like I feel like there is a gray area with that. Like it's okay to be selfish, but in like setting boundary kind of way, right? Setting your boundaries so that you're comfortable being within yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whereas I'm literally just about to spitball. Like I'm lost my train of thought now. So
he's on a fucking tangent.
Yeah, I was on a tangent and I just fucking, it literally just disappeared. That could be the fucking drugs kicking in. And I mean like pharmaceuticals.
Wait,
pharmaceuticals, because I'm sick.
Oh my God.
I took Tylenol nighttime, so it's probably like starting to make me drowsy. I don't know. But I feel like social media has made people jealous, and I see so many people post stories. It's like, if you're not giving me, and I think actually, now that we're talking about it, I think Kelsey's one of these people. If you're not giving me energy, I can't remember how it goes. It's like something to like, if you're
like
not,
I match energy.
Yeah, you match energy, but like you shouldn't have to. Just be like, you shouldn't have to. Just be the energy that you always provide. No, listen, hear me out. The energy that you always provide should never change. If they don't wait, I'm just literally proving your point, aren't I?
Yeah, exactly. If they don't, yeah. Like I'm like, dude, if they don't match my energy, I'm fucking out. Or I'll match yours, and then you'll make yourself upset at that point because you're giving me that energy. I'm gonna give it back, and you're gonna be like, why are you acting weird? And I'm like, I'm just doing exactly what the fuck you're doing. Mm-hmm. And so then it becomes like okay.
I feel like for me, I always try to do put my best into like a relationship. You know what I mean? And in the beginning is I'm doing this, but exactly like what Kelsey was saying, if you do that and you put your best foot forward and you're doing all the right things and they're not giving that back to you, you're going to give them back what they're giving. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, why continue to put your all into something when someone's
right.
you know.
I mean, how many relationships, friendships, whatever, have y'all been in that it's a one-way street?
A lot.
And it's just you pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring all this energy into it and all this effort and being like, when are we gonna do, like, we're all adults, we all have our own lives, and I'm not one to like discredit that. Like, I have friends that I don't talk to for months at a time, and then we get together and it's completely normal. But like, I have friends that I don't talk to, like, it's always me. It's even if we don't talk for months, it's always me. Yes.
Yeah.
So like, and the same in relationships too. Like, it's like in this day and age, I've met a few of my previous suitors on like social media. So like, they don't always live in the same place.
Elaborate. What do you mean? What do you mean, suitors? What are you talking about?
Suitors, like the people that I talk to or start to like have interest in.
So people like you're dating and shit.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't call it dating because a lot of the times they're not. Like, I don't physically go on dates with them because
like
they're
courting.
Not,
you're courting them.
We're like, oh, like we'll start talking, whatever the fuck talking is in this day and age dating culture. But like, they don't live in the same state as you. All you have is like FaceTime, texting, that sort of thing.
Okay, that's how both of my previous relationships were.
Yeah,
with
that's
only
what it is.
Online. Yeah.
I tried telling you guys. You guys are looking in the wrong fucking places, man.
First of all, no, because that's current. I feel like my fiance, we met.
No, you met.
Yeah.
You didn't meet him online.
Well, we met briefly in person, and then after that, it was
met in person.
But you met in person.
Yeah, but you met in person.
Like very briefly.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you met in person.
Still met in person.
Yeah.
You guys didn't meet. Like, you guys didn't meet on social media. I feel like the people in
this
true.
I actually don't remember the last guy that I was talking to that I did not meet on social media. Yeah. Like, it was years ago at this point.
And well, here's my thing. People always say things about that, like meeting someone online and stuff. In my opinion, the world is too big to confine yourself and maybe finding the love of your life to your hometown, your state.
It's like Boston, Massachusetts. Like, be so fucking for real, is it?
You don't know that. You don't know that unless you go out.
But yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, who? Like, are we to say confine your love to your state, to your city? You know what I mean? It's like open yourself up, but you do have to be weary because people you meet online can be sketchy.
They're fucking cuckoo bananas is what they are.
Yeah.
Like, all of them have been cuckoo bananas. No offense if you're watching this, but like, you're a little cuckoo bananas.
No, the fact that you're listening and watching proves that you're still cuckoo bananas because you're obsessed.
Bananas.
So fuck you.
Like, if you're obsessed, just say that.
In fact,
I'm kidding. I'm literally kidding. Don't listen to them. I'm kidding. But no, it's rough out here. I'll tell you. Like, well, so where do you find women, Phil? Not that you're actively looking right now, but in the past, where have you looked not on social media or on dating apps?
No, I did dating apps, but like, here's the thing.
Okay, so that's still
like,
online.
Here's the thing, and I'm not here to like toot my own horn. Like, now that I've done therapy, I'm able to recognize a lot of things, a lot of red flags off rip. Like, there's certain things that are very telling. Off rip. To a certain extent.
Off rip all the time.
Huh?
What does that mean, off rip? Do you say that, Amanda?
I mean, I've heard it. It's like means like, just
only right time away, I hear it from Phil.
Quickly,
okay.
like just.
All right. Anyways, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, and
what are the red flags off rip?
Yeah, I learned all the I don't learn all of them because there's been a few women that I've talked to you guys about that I clearly didn't see. I didn't listen.
We saw them.
Yeah,
we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll skip over that, but. Yeah, honestly, I did a lot of the dating apps. I did dating apps for a little bit.
They're serial killers.
Not all of them. There's a few. Honestly, there's been a few.
I feel like all you need to meet is one serial killer, and that's really all that matters.
I mean, yeah, you'll die. But you can literally exactly. Okay, but you can you meet someone online, they can literally track your IP address, they can track a bunch of shit if they really
I don't want to talk about that because
wait, so here's a question though. So here's a question though that I have, because I've only been in 3 serious relationships my entire life.
Yeah.
And I never really did the dating thing. I was married from when I was 19 until I was 29, 30. Mm-hmm. And then was with Rosvin and now with Joelle. So I feel like I never did that online dating thing, or even like I've never had Tinder, any of that. My question is to you guys who, partake in those apps or meeting people online, how soon do you meet up with someone after meeting them?
Me and him are gonna have very differing answers here, I feel.
I don't think we are.
I need to talk to a guy for at least a period of 2 to 3 weeks on text.
Before meeting up?
Like we need to have, yeah.
Yeah, and I have no issues with that. I think for me, okay, so for me, from my point of view, and the problem that I was having was, so I like to talk. I'll talk on the app for a little bit, and then once I notice that like I'm comfortable enough, I'll be like, listen, here's my number. If you're comfortable, text me. If you're not, I'm cool still texting on here. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
And then whatever. Like I like to text even, and I'll do phone calls, and then if we're more comfortable, I'll do FaceTime calls, whatever. And then like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, I'll go on a date with them. That's my recipe. I find a lot of girls want to meet like off rip.
Really?
Yeah. And these are also, and hear me out. You know those girls that have like those crazy wild stories of like going on a first date?
Yeah. I feel like they go on a lot of first dates.
Those are the girls that go on the first date like right away and don't actually get to like see the person's vibe.
Right.
And then that's why like crazy shit happens with them, because they go like,
well, that's the thing. Like I feel like I need to get a vibe from you.
Yeah, I feel like you need to vibe with them at least for like 2 to 3 weeks, like you said, in order to see if they're not a fucking serial killer.
At least.
Yeah, like,
and even then I'm still like, are you a serial killer?
I would be very, very cautious. Because I feel like I don't know if I could ever do that.
I'm telling you, Ted Bundy would have fucking had my ass. He was so charismatic. I would have been like, oh my God, yeah, I'll definitely help you find a dog in the woods. What do you mean? Like, he would have fucking had me.
Yeah. And
so I need to be very careful.
And that's what I was going to say. Like, as a woman, it's definitely more intimidating to go on a first date. Like, I had 3 first dates where I had a scenario. And, like, obviously, I'm not going to be, I was super weirded out at first, but then I, was like, okay, Phil, chill out. Like, you have to realize, like, this woman is going on a date with a random fucking man. You're literally you're picking her up in a it's a blacked out truck. You know what I mean? So, like, it looks sketch as fuck. But one girl actually asked me, she's like, can I take a picture of your license plate? And I was like, why? She's like, I want to send it to my mom just in case something happens. And I was just like, Jesus, like that's.
Oh yeah.
That's so how,
that wait, like, that's how
every single time.
Honestly, well, like that seems really scary.
Yeah, and like,
oh, no,
like, what am I supposed to say? No, like if I say no, it might be then she's like, okay, he doesn't want me to do that. Like, is he gonna kill me now?
Right.
Like,
oh yeah, no, you have to say, yeah, you have to be like, yeah.
So, like,
no, so what I'll do is my friends, all my close friends have my location at all times.
Yeah.
Like they just, all of them do. Mm-hmm. And if I were to go on a date with someone, like I don't meet up with people very often anymore right now because I'm, like I said, I'm just like very content. But when I was in that casual dating era or whatever, I was meeting people off of like TikTok, and I'm like, okay, like I'm going to this place, like I'm like his house, this is his address, like this is where I'm going, and I would tell everyone and like text them when I got home. Like it's very scary. You just never know. Like, and I've heard horror stories of Tinder dates gone wrong, and the woman ends up killed. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
It's fucking wild.
That's what I mean. Like, it's like I can't be a dickhead to the girl. Like, I can't be like, no, like you can't have my fucking like no, you don't. Like, I think there was another girl literally like was like, where were we? I can't remember where we were. We were literally just, I think we were just like, so my first date, like go-to first date is always like coffee, just like have coffee and like talk. Super casual, super chill. Are you about to shit on me?
I could never do that. No, you know what's funny is I was talking to my other friend Eric about this in a live the other night, and he was like, my first go-to date is getting coffee and like walking around or like doing something casual, and I'm like, oh no.
But why?
No, I could never.
But why?
Because it's too like. First of all, coffee, I'm already anxious on a date. Like coffee's not going to be good for me.
Well, you don't have to have a coffee. You can literally just have like, okay, let's go to Starbucks. You can have like a fucking hibiscus refresher. Like, fuck off.
I feel like a good first date is something like you're doing an activity. You know what I mean? To where you're not
or I'll do an activity.
Sitting down with that pressure, kind of like looking, whatever. But
see that? Like a dinner date is a first date. Off my side. Like kill me. Like literally kill me.
I can't do a dinner date because
first of all, I'm not eating because I probably haven't ate the entire day because I'm so anxious about it. So I like would not eat a dinner.
Yeah.
Like oh, like what are you gonna get? I'm like, I'll get a side Caesar salad. I'll have one bite of it and like go to the bathroom and throw up. Like,
That's crazy.
My anxiety just could never.
Wait, what about movie first dates?
No, that's stupid as fuck.
See, no, that is dumb.
You don't talk.
But you want to know what's so crazy is like in high school, men used to take me on movie dates and I'd be like, oh yeah, they're taking me on movie dates.
Yeah.
Like, in hindsight, I'm like, they fucking hated me. They didn't want to talk to me.
Yeah,
they didn't want to like get to know me.
They just wanted to make out.
They wanted to take me to the movies. So we made out. Yeah. And then they drove me home. We made out in his car. And then I came inside.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
I feel like that's standard high school movie dates.
Yeah, but that comes with age. Like now that we're
older, you look back on it, you're like,
I would never go to a movie with someone like. Well, first of all, I don't usually go to movies, but I would never go to a movie with a girl that I'm just starting to get to know, because it's kind of like counterproductive. Because I'm like, let's go to a movie, but let's not talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's just
sit there in silence in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can't even fucking see my face. Like if first of all, that's so crazy.
I'm a talker during movies. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this, look at that. You know what I mean?
No,
I would hate watching a movie.
Throw a bag of potatoes at you, bro. Like, there's no chance.
I would literally punch you in the face.
So, a lot of the times, like I'm not tracking the movie that much, and I'm like, wait, who is that? Or wait, what are they doing?
Bro, Joel probably hates you during movies.
He doesn't understand English that well, so he's fine with it. He's like, shh. We actually just went to see the Beetlejuice movie together.
How was
it? It was it wasn't that good. Kind of sucked. But I was talking to him in the movie. I was like, do you understand what they're saying? Because there wasn't subtitles or anything. And he was like, yeah, shut up. I do. I was like, okay.
Man, I can't wait to meet, because obviously you guys live in a different fucking country and a state. So I can't wait to meet you guys at the end of October. But I'm actually looking forward to meeting like Joel. I don't know why. I just want to give him a big hug. He looks like such a little sweetheart. So I'm excited.
Okay, little sweetheart is fucking wild.
Well, I'm taller than him, no?
First of all, Phil, you're short as fuck.
How tall are you?
No, I'm 5'9".
You're 5'6".
That's crazy.
I swear to God, I thought you were 5'6".
I'm not.
You're
5'6".
not 5'6".
That's fucking crazy. I'm 5'9".
Stand up right now. Let's get a tape measure out.
Okay, I'm not standing up so that everybody, all three
are
of our
you wearing pants?
Yes, I am wearing pants now. That was crazy. I forgot that it was
wild.
That is before we recorded, I forgot that we were not. Or I forgot I wasn't wearing pants. I'm having a stroke, dude. Forgot I wasn't wearing pants, and I got up and I just all of a sudden.
And he had on yesterday's boxers.
That's crazy. No, wait. How? First of all, how do you know what my boxers looked like yesterday?
Well, they had sweat stains and shit stains in them.
No, I don't want to fucking think about that.
Crazy.
I'm like,
yeah. Why are you thinking of that? First of all, second of all,
I'm nauseated.
You literally, I told you I was taking a bath. So
nauseated.
Anyways, I'm very much looking forward to meeting you two. Long awaited after years of ditching us, avoiding us.
I mean, he could still be ditching us. I said I'm not believing that I'm meeting Phil until he is landed in Boston.
Facts.
Okay, but the last time that I was planning to come to meet you guys, I don't know why I paused there. To meet you guys though.
Planning to come.
Yeah, that's crazy. Last time I was planning, like, what was it? The Poconos, right?
Or no, it was Miami.
It was Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Dude, you guys know what had happened though. Like, the problem is I explained to you guys and you guys have no empathy. Like, no empathy.
We do. We just like to give you shit. We just like to give you shit.
The Poconos was crazy. That was just a crazy scenario. And then Miami was the client. I'm not going to
Wait a minute. Kelsey, do you remember what happened during Poconos? Why we actually chose the fucking Poconos? Because Phil goes, oh, I got a buddy of mine that has
the one who said Poconos.
And you initiated the fucking Poconos trip, and then you didn't show up.
We were not even gonna go. First of all, why would we choose the Poconos of all fucking places to go?
I know, that's my bad.
And in dead winter, nonetheless. And Phil didn't fucking show up. Okay, perfect. That's
Did you guys have fun?
First of all, you go, oh, I can't make it, but you guys can still rent out my buddy's cabin if you want. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, I offered it there, right?
Crazy.
At least I was nice. No, but like,
That is wild.
did you guys have fun?
We did have a lot of fun
Okay,
without you.
You're welcome. Like, you're fucking welcome.
Oh my god, you're welcome is crazy, as if we wouldn't have come up with a different place to go other than the Poconos in dead winter.
Yeah. Yeah, this was nice though. I enjoyed it. Did you guys get your jitters out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like you guys finally like kind of got a little bit.
I feel like not so much, but probably the
Dude,
next one more.
I honestly thought you were going to have a fucking panic attack, Amanda. Like, you looked so nervous at the beginning. I was like, dude, like, just.
I was.
Like,
I
honestly,
want to be like.
As it goes though, you'll get more like natural, and like even like don't judge us. This is our first episode, so it's kind of like choppy, but
yeah, like fuck
everything will start flowing. Everything will start flowing a little bit better. Like we'll feed off each other's chemistry. Like we'll pick up on each other's hints, and like even like transitioning, like topics and shit like that. It'll be more free and like flowy. But yeah, the first ones are always fucking. You just got to get the jitters out, and then the rest is fucking magic.
Me and Amanda were like, should we take a tequila shot right now?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not promoting alcohol.
I'm like, I'm scared. But no, we're good. We're good. This is fun.
This was fun.
I feel like we'll get more comfortable as it goes.
Yeah. So we're going to be posting like all of our fucking links and all that shit. I got to edit. I got to do some shit. But yeah, this was our first episode. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Everything's going to be in the video. If you guys aren't watching the video, fuck off.
Literally, fuck you. I'm just kidding. No, keep listening.
Yeah, please. All right. See y'all later.
See ya.
Bye.